Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a reaction and breakdown to Israel Adesanya versus Robert Whittaker 2. The rematch took place last night. And it was a great fight. It wasn't that great of a fight. It wasn't that great of a fight for the 5 rounds. Not the best fight in the world. It was pretty high. It was pretty medium paced. It was kind of medium paced, honestly, if that's even a thing. I don't know what this is. It wasn't the most action-packed in the world. I expected this fight to be a war, like Gastelum Adesanya type. Both like they have to take time off. It was an okay fight. Israel Adesanya got his hand raised, and he's still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. But I think Whittaker won that, man. I think he got robbed. And I'll do some explaining in this video. I do believe Whittaker won. I think he did. I think he got enough to win it. I thought, I think Whittaker won it, man. I really think Whittaker won that fight. First round, let's just go through it. I do believe Robert Whittaker's won it. I think he is the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. I feel like he's number 1 in the world, and he is the best. And I think so. But round 1, Israel Adesanya lands a couple of good leg kicks early, good calf kicks early on Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker doesn't check them at all. And Israel Adesanya lands a couple of good shots. It's pretty deep. Whittaker doesn't do much in round 1. He just kind of waits for Israel Adesanya. And Adesanya lands Whittaker was kind of off balance, but he got dropped in round 1 technically. And I think it did count as a knockdown, if I'm not mistaken. But if it didn't even count as a knockdown, it's regardless Israel Adesanya's round 1. So UFC stats. Let's look UFC stats. We're gonna go check because I want to see if this. Yeah, it counted as a knockdown. 1 knockdown for Israel Adesanya. He regardless did win the first round. Whittaker was just landing some faint jabs. Whittaker was landing some good leg himself, which were all kind of getting checked by Adesanya. Adesanya wins round 1 regardless of the strike and the knockdown. Round 2 comes around. Whittaker does way better with the jabs. Way better with the shots, man. Whittaker does way better with the shots. Still landing good shots though. He's still landing good shots. Still landing good shots. I think he gets a takedown. He gets a body lock takedown on Adesanya, which if I was gonna predict Whittaker to win this, that's the way I would predict him to win. Get the body lock takedowns, take down Adesanya. Adesanya at first was good with the sprawls, but Whittaker eventually takes him down and takes down Adesanya. He wins round 2. Round 3 can go to Whittaker. I don't think it did. Okay, I think Adesanya landed the bigger shots. I think Adesanya, and I don't know what one of the rounds, but I think he broke a rib on Whittaker. He landed a good body kick. And Whittaker was still looking good, but Adesanya was landing the bigger shots, which I think slightly can win him that round. Barely though. I think it was Adesanya. 2-1 Adesanya going to the 4th. Whittaker wins the 4th round. He lands the better shots, better jabs. Overall lands more of the jabs on Israel Adesanya, a kickboxer, a professional kickboxer, one of the best in the world. And then 5th round was all Whittaker. You cannot score the 5th round for Adesanya. That is one of the clearest rounds of the fight. And then maybe round 1 for Adesanya. Whittaker was having some good clinch control, and he had some ground control as well. Oh, by the way, I think in one of the rounds, round round 2, not round 2, round 4 or something like that. Whittaker also had the back of Adesanya and almost got a rear naked choke, but Adesanya fucked the hands. Good for Adesanya. Round 5 though, he kept kneeing the thigh of Adesanya. Adesanya was doing nothing. Whittaker was clearly winning, and they showed Whittaker highlights, and I was like, Whittaker can win this. Oh my god, they're actually gonna give it to Whittaker. And Dana White in the process, when they're announcing the fight, like Bruce Buffer, all three. Dana White was behind Whittaker. I was like, oh my god, they're actually gonna give this to Whittaker. But let me explain here. They had a 49-46. When I said 49-46, by the way, I was like, Whittaker. If anyone won 4-1, it's Whittaker. Because Whittaker, I can see Whittaker winning 4 rounds here, you know. I don't think he did. I think Adesanya slightly won the 3rd. But Adesanya, other than round 1, what did he do? People are like, Whittaker did nothing with the takedowns, though. Nothing with the takedowns. But this is why I think Ngannou won against Gon. You know? Like, Adesanya did nothing other than calf kicks and leg kicks. That's all he did. He's the last style bender. That's all he is, man. And he just spammed like style benders were so crazy. Wheel kicks, boom, boom, boom. He used to be a style bender, but recently spam leg kicks. It's dumb to me. Adesanya didn't win. Whittaker's the best in the world. If they do a trilogy, Whittaker will win it. Adesanya has too much holes in his game. Sorry, I have to put it out there. He has too many holes in his game. Blachowicz figured him out. I know he was big, Blachowicz, but come on. This screws up Whittaker, man. This screws him up and tarnishes Adesanya's legacy. Because now people are gonna know, oh, like this is the fight. This is what happened in the Romero fight. No, Romero could have won it, and he probably did win. He did win. It's so dumb to me, man. It's actually so dumb. Whittaker won that fight, man. I don't care what you say. Say what you want. I know it's hashtag Black History Month, but still. Adesanya lost, man. I could have been right. I called 3-2 Adesanya. I said he would lose the first. Okay, I didn't call it like that. I called it incorrectly in rounds, but I said 48-47 Adesanya. I said he would actually win. I could be like, you know what? I got this, bro. Adesanya won it. Who cares? Adesanya won it, and still move on to Jared Cannonier, which I'll get to in the full card recap, which I'll do later. What to do after this, actually. But come on, man. Whittaker won that fight. Like, he clearly did more. Clearly won that. And they scored it unanimous. It wasn't even a split. If you scored this fight 5-0, if you scored this fight 4-1 Adesanya, never watch the sport again. Also, Michael Bisping should be permanently banned from commentating. He is trash. And he's just reading, like, he's reading off something. This is not an individual. We're never gonna see an individual of Michael Bisping. Honestly, he always has to read off something. Read off paper on the table. It's so fake to me, man, and it's pre-written. They wanted Adesanya to win. They want to make a UFC Africa, and it's just annoying. They want to make a UFC Africa, which no one can actually go to, by the way. And I think they want like Kamaru Usman, Francis Ngannou, Israel Adesanya on there. So dumb to me. Whittaker won that fight, but we're never gonna. And Adesanya, why do they like him so much? It's like if you're on the field with Adesanya, he's automatically winning, even if Whittaker's slightly ahead. No. Adesanya's still winning. Makes no sense to me. So dumb. Why? I mean, if you, I just don't know, man. Whittaker won that. He's a better fighter by far. He is better. Adesanya, I'm sorry for the rage. Adesanya landed no big shots other than the first round where he dropped an unbalanced, he dropped a unbalanced. I don't even know anymore. He dropped Robert Whittaker on one leg when he wasn't unbalanced, and it's so confusing. I can't get that right. Imbalance, unbalanced. He dropped an unbalanced Robert Whittaker, which counted as a knockdown. But freaking Carlos Olberg, Fabio Charance over Olberg doesn't count. That makes no sense, man. He landed no big shots. He only landed leg kicks. That's all he threw. And Whittaker was eventually starting to he was feeling them early. He started to check some of them. It makes no sense to me. And this is gonna ruin Whittaker's career because now he has to win 2 at least now to at least get back at Adesanya. Now this is 0-2 Adesanya because he's 2-0 ahead over Robert Whittaker. Whittaker could have been the nice guy here. He'd be like, "Oh, it's fine. Israel got me again. Whatever. Who cares?" He admits, "I thought I won that fight," and he won that fight, man. Whoever scores this 3-2 Adesanya, fine. I'll accept it. 4-1 Adesanya. Mike Beltran scored that fight 4-1. If it's pre-written, which it is, it's gotta be. If it's real, he should be permanently banned. Permanently. Not just for some meantime. But not just him, the judge. Michael Bisping should be permanently banned. I wish from commentary, for all. Never get him at least on a pay-per-view commentary ever again. He doesn't deserve to be there. He came in on short notice for Joe Rogan because Joe Rogan's tough, But that makes no sense. Good win from Adesanya. I guess he wins. We're gonna see him versus Jared Cannonier next after Cannonier's win over Brunson. But it just makes no sense to me. What's Whittaker gonna do now? I guess Marvin Vittori. If he beats Vittori, I guess if Adesanya has nobody else, maybe I'll look at that Whittaker fight again. But why would he look at that again? He's 0-2 ahead. But Whittaker has to actually earn it, though. And then he, no doubt can get a title shot again. This just ruins Whittaker's career, because now this screws him over, because guys are coming up. So he better, if I was Whittaker, I'd stay extremely active, because I'd say, what the hell, why is it laggy? Okay. They both took not much damage. I think do Adesanya versus Cannonier in June, July. Maybe on the Usman Edwards card for both of them to be on there. And you freaking Robert Whittaker in May, late April maybe. But it's February now, so no. Late May against Marvin Vittori in a Fight Night main event. Main card of pay-per-view. Wouldn't mind as well. I'd rather Fight Night main event though. I reckon that'd be good more. I like that better. But this just ruins Whittaker's career. Cause I thought he won that fight, man. I really do. I can be a guy saying, "Oh, Adesanya won it." Adesanya lost. He didn't win, and he had a huge reach advantage here. 80-inch reach, 73.5-inch reach for Whittaker, and Whittaker's out jabbing him. Adesanya has so much holes in his game. I'll pick him to beat Cannonier because Cannonier didn't look that great against Brunson and got clipped in that fight, which I'll talk about. But that's just annoying to me because now we have to just deal with it. We just have to deal with it and just move on. Whatever, though. Whittaker lost, I guess you can say. People are going to say, "Oh, does he want to get over it?" And just cry. Whittaker won that, man. He did. He won that fight. It sucks to me, though. It was a pretty close fight, though. I'll give it. I'm not just saying Whittaker dominated him or something. If you score, if anyone won 4-1, it's Whittaker. Adesanya can't win the second round. Third round, I guess you can win. But third round can go either way. Fourth round, it's Whittaker. 5th round is all Whittaker. So at best, if you had to score this fight, I scored it 2-4-5 for Whittaker. But like, I scored it 48-47 Whittaker. And by split decision. Actually, I said unanimous. But like, if you can score anyway, like it can be like it can be 2-4-5. It can be 2-3-4-5 for Whittaker, 2-4-5 for Whittaker, 3-4-5 for Whittaker. I said 2-4-5. I think he definitely won it. Izzy, I'll give the 3rd round because he landed the bigger shots. But other than round 1, what did Adesanya do? Whittaker had the control time. Fair play. But like, I just don't understand, man. It's fine though. I think Adesanya lost. I think he did. I know they're targeting UFC Africa a lot, but like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And I know it's a market, but like, if you just actually score what you think is actually happening, like score what you actually think, not just like, who cares about Whittaker? Let's just do UFC Africa. Yeah. No, the UFC's getting worse, man. It's getting worse. At least I got a pay-per-view main event right, I guess, but I'm not counting this. I got it wrong again. I'm 0-2 on pay-per-view main events. Last year I did really good. Just annoying to me. But yeah. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I just think Whittaker won it. And I do believe Robert Whittaker wins in a trilogy. I think he can expose Israel Adesanya. And he's younger as well. He's younger than Adesanya. By a year, I understand, but he's younger. He'll prove. Yeah. Peace out, guys. Woo! Peace. Peace out.